Hello, and welcome to the Future Projector Podcast, the show where we explore the power of the mind and how our thoughts shape the reality we experience. Today, we're going to dive into a fascinating topic: how our thinking affects our perception, and in turn, how similar things manifest in our lives. If you've ever wondered why certain patterns keep repeating in your life, or how your mindset can actually shape your reality, this episode is for you. Have you ever noticed that when you're in a bad mood, everything seems to go wrong? Or when you're feeling positive and confident, opportunities just seem to fall into your lap? This isn't just a coincidence. There's a powerful connection between how we think, how we perceive the world around us, and what we ultimately attract into our lives. At the heart of this concept is the idea that our thoughts are not just fleeting mental activities, but rather, they are powerful forces that influence our perception of reality. Perception, in turn, shapes our experiences and the outcomes we encounter. Let's break this down a bit further. Our thoughts are like lenses through which we view the world. If you're constantly thinking negative thoughts, like, "I'm not good enough," or "nothing ever goes right for me," you'll start to see the world in a negative light. You might miss out on opportunities because you're so focused on what's wrong, or you might interpret neutral events as negative because that's the filter you're using. This is where perception comes into play. Perception isn't just about what we see, it's about how we interpret what we see. Two people can experience the exact same event, but perceive it in completely different ways based on their thoughts and beliefs. For example, if you believe that people are generally untrustworthy, you might perceive a coworker's constructive criticism as an attack, rather than a helpful suggestion. On the other hand, if you believe people are generally supportive, you might see the same feedback as an opportunity to improve. Our perception, shaped by our thinking, then feeds back into our experiences. If you perceive the world as a hostile place, you might act defensively, which can lead to negative interactions with others, thus reinforcing your belief that the world is indeed hostile. This cycle can create a self-fulfilling prophecy where your thoughts and beliefs manifest in your life in very real ways. But what's even more interesting is that this process works in reverse as well. When we consciously shift our thinking, we can change our perception and ultimately change what manifests in our lives. This is why practices like positive affirmations, visualization, and mindfulness are so powerful. They help us to rewire our thinking patterns, which can change how we perceive the world and what we attract into our lives. Now, let's consider the example of someone who wants to achieve a big goal. Say, starting a successful business. If this person is constantly thinking thoughts like, "It's too hard," or "I'll probably fail," their perception of the challenges they face will be skewed. They might see every obstacle as a sign that they're not cut out for it, which could lead them to give up before they've even really started. But if that same person shifts their thinking to something more positive, like "I'm capable of figuring this out," or "every challenge is an opportunity to learn," their perception of those obstacles changes. Instead of seeing them as insurmountable, they start to see them as part of the journey to success. This shift in perception can give them the resilience and persistence they need to overcome those challenges and achieve their goal. And here's the really amazing part. When you change your thinking and perception, you start to attract different experiences. You might notice new opportunities that you hadn't seen before, or meet people who can help you along your path. It's almost as if the universe responds to your new mindset by aligning circumstances in your favor. Of course, this doesn't mean that simply thinking positive thoughts will magically solve all your problems, but what it does mean is that your mindset has a profound impact on how you experience life and what you're able to achieve. By becoming more aware of your thoughts and consciously choosing to think in ways that support your goals and well-being, you can start to shift your perception and create a life that reflects your true potential. So how can you start applying this in your own life? Here are a few practical steps. Become aware of your thoughts. Start by noticing the patterns in your thinking. Are there certain negative thoughts or beliefs that keep coming up? Once you're aware of them, you can start to challenge and change them. Practice positive affirmations. Affirmations are a powerful way to reprogram your mind. Choose statements that reflect the reality you want to create and repeat them regularly, especially when you catch yourself thinking negatively. Visualize your goals. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing your desired outcomes. Imagine yourself achieving your goals and feeling the emotions associated with that success. This helps to align your thoughts with the reality you want to manifest. Cultivate a growth mindset. Instead of seeing challenges as roadblocks, try to view them as opportunities to learn and grow. This shift in perception can help you stay motivated and resilient, even in the face of setbacks. Surround yourself with positivity. The people and environments we surround ourselves with can greatly influence our thoughts and perceptions. Make an effort to spend time with positive, supportive people and engage in activities that uplift and inspire you. By taking these steps, you can start to shift your thinking, change your perception, and open yourself up to new possibilities and experiences. Thank you for joining me today on the Future Projector podcast. I hope this episode has given you some valuable insights into the power of your thoughts and how they shape your reality. Remember, your mind is incredibly powerful, and by harnessing the power of positive thinking and perception, you can create the life you truly desire. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, share it with your friends, and leave us a review. Until next time, keep your thoughts positive, your perception clear, and your dreams big.